Welcome back to my channel. This is Jerry and you're watching Jerry Education. Now in this video we are going to talk about InDesign, a basic InDesign, and then later on we are going to learn how to make a booklet. So this will be first part 1, and there will be part 2, part 3. Anyway, now let's get started. First thing, open your InDesign. Whether you have InDesign 2021, 22, 23, it doesn't matter, right? When you open your InDesign, if you are new to the InDesign, right, so first go to the file, right? Now there is a print preset. You can change that one later on. Otherwise go to the InDesign preference, just click in the general only. Okay, now in general you can use the here use legacy new document dialog. Just click here once. In interface, just you can choose any interface depending on your liking, right? So I usually like the dark or medium dark color. And then we want the type, we want the guide. Okay, now just keep as it is. Unit and increment, just keep it as a inches, not the points or anything, just inches, because later on this will help a lot. Now if you prefer in a millimeter, centimeter, it's up to you, right? Okay, now first click OK. Now don't change anything. Now when you are making a new document, you can click here new file, or you can just click Control N or Command N for the Mac user, Command N, right? Now my I have turned on the preview. If you don't want the preview, you can turn it off. If you want preview, turn it on. Now in the new document section, there is, I see, most of the when you download this software, the default, right, default page or the size will be later. You can change this in the file. Okay, a file preset. All right, don't worry about that one. First thing, just just let you guys know that you can set the default page size afterwards also. Now the this dimension, width, height, it's up to you. You can just put your custom size or just keep it as it is. Column, we just want the one column. Now margin, here's the one thing. If you are making a booklet, say like no, I'll just choose a 5 pages, right? If you're making booklet, the inside should be small than outside. So how do you make that one? If you increase one thing here, now if you increase any one, it will increase all the side at the same time, right? If you see here, there's a link. Just click once here, unlink that one. The inside should be bigger than the outside. All right, so inside say 0.625, that's all right. Now we want the facing page. When we are making a booklet, we want the facing page. Now bleed and slug, we don't need that one. Just click OK. When you open this InDesign for the first time, your will look like this one, essential, like this one, right? Now you might be wondering, oh, how can I change this one, right? Just if you go hover over here, essential, just click once. Now we want the essential classic, right? So don't forget essential classic. You can name it afterwards. You can name it afterwards. It's up to you. It doesn't matter, right? So essential classic. After essential classic, now all this panel over here, in your right side there's a panel, in your left side there's a tools. Every tool has their own properties, set of properties. Say example, now a selection tool does not have any sort of property, right? This one as a direct selection tool has different properties. See, if I click here, there's a different property at the top bar. If I click here, there's a different property. So we are going to learn one by one later on, so don't worry about that one. Now If you want the panel on your right side, you can go to the window and then click anyone. Say example, now I want effect panel. Just click effect. Now it's the effect panel is here. Just click up here once, click and drag, and then just clip here in your right side. So what are these? Now I usually use most of the time property, page, layer, link, character style, parent style, stroke, switch, swatches, color. Those the panel that you use regularly, you can put it here. If you don't want any sort of panel, example like say I don't want the color, or for example I don't want the color, just click drag, click drag and then close it. That's it. If you want the panel back, for example, now I'll just close all this one. Now all of a sudden you will notice, oh, where's my color? I want the color something, right? Now always go to the window panel. At the top bar there's a file, Indesign, everything. So go to the top window and then you can just hover over here, color. We want the color. Now back, and we want the gradient also. Okay, okay, now next one we want another one. Where's swatches? Yeah, these three are important when you are making say booklet, right? So just click here once and then drag and then release in the box, so it will be in the same box. So I'll just put it here, somewhere here. Okay, good. Now done. Now another thing, the main about the InDesign that set apart from the other software like Microsoft Word is that you can use the master page or a parent. Now this used to call master page. Nowadays it changed its name to a parent, b parent, c parent. What is the master page? So example, let's say take an example. All right, if you draw something like say box here, I'll just put it here. Okay, I'll put the fill color to black. Okay, okay, now done. Now in the master page, whatever you do in the master page, the body page automatically get applied. So you don't have to manually do the same repeated task again and again. That's the function of the master page. So example, let's say we want the border. All right, now for example, if we want the border, if we don't have the say, let's say master page, now we want the border. So example, let's say we want the border. We can just choose here rectangle tool. We can create the border here once, right? Now yes, I know some of you may be saying, oh, we have the function in the Microsoft Word, so you can make border automatically. But what if I want border in the number here? If you can see clearly, number one and number two only. Number three, I don't want the border, and number four, I want the border. How do we make that one? The master page comes in the position here, right? So let's say now if you want, you can, yes, you can do it manually. So control C, go to here, control V, we can just arrange here. That's time consuming, right? So how can I, apply say here? Now I want the page, the border in the number one and number two, not the number three, but the number four also. Number four only. Now I'll create the border. So there's always a shortcut. All right. Now if you hover over any sort of tool, it will show you some shortcut. All right. So example here, selection tool, V, and the escape tool. Right. How about the rectangle? Right. The shape tool. The shortcut is M. So click M. I'll just drag. All right. Now I'll just increase the stroke or the size of the border. And now I'll copy this one. In order to copy, you can use the Control C and Control V. Yeah, that one works. One right. Now, what if we want to copy, straight? We can use the shortcut key. Shortcut key is Alt or Option in the Mac. All right, Alt and Shift. Right. Click, drag, click and drag. All right, now done. Now we want the master page A finished. Now we want the master page B. Master page B to be empty or to just left empty. Now in the master page B, so example, let's say all of these are applied by master page A, right? Now in the number 3, we want the master page B, but we want different sort of design. How can we do that one? Now if I go to here, master page A, Control A for select all, or you can just click here and drag. Control C for copy. All right, you can also go to the edit and copy here. All right, now go to the parent, B parent or B master page. Now you can use the Control and V. This will paste it randomly. All right, now if you want to paste the border wherever we copied, we can paste it in the same location. If you want to paste in the same location, how can we do that one? Right click, paste in place. There's a shortcut, Control Alt Shift V. All right, or Command Option Shift V for the Mac user. Okay, now we want the little bit different border here. Now say let's say half of this one. All right, now let's see, did we change anything? See, nothing, right? How do we change the uh, body of the say B master page? So we have to click and drag. So now right now it is by default, it is applied master A. So we want the master B. Click, see, can you see the hand with the paper, right? So click and drag where? Wherever you want the master page B to apply in the body page or B parent. See, it updated. Okay. Now I'll go to the master page B. See here. Now we don't want the border here. For example, we can use the tool called the here, right? None here, none, right? So just click, drag to the A. See, that's the function. Okay. Now can you see that one? See, this one in master page A. Now if you click the W key in your keyboard, this will show you the preview. If you after you finish your document, this will show you the preview. So see, there's a border, there's a border, there's a half border, and there's a no border. That's the beauty of the master page. Okay, let's go back. Now we want to create a booklet. Now how can we create a booklet, right? It's very easy. It's easy. Now let's say we have to delete all this, right? Okay, delete. And here we don't want the now master page A and master page B. I have already created for you guys. I have already created something, right? So I'll show you what I was talking about here with my, sorry, Indesign booklet here. In order to make a booklet, here, this book, the diary as essay, written by Jerry. Now don't think about anything. Right here, there's a first title page or the cover page. Next one, content or the table of content, right? And the next one we have an introduction, right? Introduction, or you can say the copyright or whatever you want. So introduction. And next we have the content under the rain, right? We have the table of content here also. Now, how can we make the same like that one? It's simple and easy. Now, in this video we have already talked about, right, how to know essential classic. We have to keep it essential classic and everything, right? Now master page A, we want the first, the whatever heading or the book cover, we want it on the non page non. All right, so don't worry. Now in the A parent we want the table of content. Now table of content does not need a border. If you want the border, you can make the border. Okay. Next one, in the B parent, we want the introduction pages, right? So if you want the introduction to be like say a little bit different, right, you can use a border. All right. Now there's another trick or design, you can say design. Where's my design? All right, now I'll just increase the size, say. Okay, now if you look here, there's a 3 points. Now underneath the 3 points, if you click here, there's a lots of design or thickness, right? Or different style of thickness, sorry. So you can use any triple. I'll use triple. And if you go to the right side, there's a design for the corner. We want fancy. Okay, now fancy, we want to increase the fancy border little bit. You can use your own sort of picture. You can use your own downloaded border here also. Okay, so now we have already learned how to copy here. So alt or option and shift, right? Done, finished. We are okay. Now after B parent, we want another page that is called the body page or the main page, right? The main content, right? So for the main content, we want the text tool. See, text tool. You can the shortcut is T. Click, drag, click, drag. All right. Now just go to the selection tool. Hold the Alt key or Option key, and while holding the Alt or Option key, hold the Shift key as well. Now you have two box for the text box. Now you have to link the text box. How do we link the text box? It's basically easy, right? So if you go to here at the corner, not the last corner, did it up there? There's a box. Click here once. If you can see the in the arrow, there's a text, right? Go to your right page, click once. Now before you click, you can see there's a link. That means you want to link this page to the other side. You want to link this page to the other side. Just so click once here. Done. These two are linked. So running header, we don't want to do it right now. So after say in the maybe next part we can do that one. Now page number is important, right? So create any text box anywhere and right click. After right click, you have to go to insert special character and markers and current page number, not next page number, current page number. Okay, now you can adjust the size and then the font, change the font to your liking. It doesn't matter. So 12 points. That's okay. Click once here and then drag it to the bottom of your page. Now hold Alt key. While holding Alt key, hold the Shift key as well. Alright, now done. Now if you go to the page number 1, page number 1 is nothing page. Now we don't want the, any sort of here what we call, we want the cover page or the inside cover. Alright, now next page we want the table of content. Yes, you can use the nothing or the non page, it doesn't matter, right? So anyway, let's get here. Now in the page number 4 we want, say, let's say be parent. Okay, now if you have a very long introduction, you can use 2 3 pages, but since I don't have a long introduction, just I just want, sorry, I just want the only the 1 page, that's enough for me. Now see, okay, now if you look here in the C body or the page number 5, we want the page number 5 to start with the page number 1, because whenever you are creating a content or booklet, the main content will start from page number 1. How do we change the page number? It's simple. Click once here, right click, after right click, numbering and selection option, section option, sorry, right, go to the start page number at 1, and okay, it will show you wording, it doesn't matter. Okay, see, it changes, right? Now after this you can just import your text and everything. We'll talk about that later on, right? Right now I want to talk about little bit about the character style and paragraph style, right? So this is important. So in next video we'll talk about all the detail, how to insert and how to change the text. So example, I'll just type hello world. Okay, WRLD world, and hello, how are you doing? All right, now you can keep typing like this and you can change it manually, right? So I'll just control C and control V, control V, control V. You can change it manually. Say example, now I want to change the text here, you can change the text here, right? Number 20 25, right? The leading 30, no, leading, and the text size, you know about the text size. Leading, the space between the sentences or the letters, right? Okay, now why it is important to create a paragraph style and character style, because it makes our workflow easy. All right, so example, if I create one paragraph style for this one, right, now next time we don't have to go here and manually increase the text size, letting, we just click here once, done, finished. We want this to be, say, uh, very big in size. All right, so example, this should be in the middle also, right? We'll create another paragraph style for this one. Now we want this paragraph number 2. See, we don't have to do anything, we just have to click once, create here, click once, create here, done, finished, right? So paragraph style make our workflow fast, right? That's the reason why we use the style, right? Now what is the character style? The name itself defined, right? Character, for example, right? A character, for example, now if you want the particular word or letter to change its style, say example, now I want this word to be superscript, right? Now just click here once, apply it. Sometimes it does not work, right? Okay, see, you don't have to do anything, it's here. Character, so character style, the difference between the character style and the paragraph style is that the paragraph will choose all of the letters. So example, if you choose all of this will apply to the all, right? Say example, see. But if there's a character style, it will choose only the particular word or particular letter only. So that's the difference between the paragraph style and the character style. So later on we'll learn more in depth about the paragraph style and character style, and how can we create all the booklet. So that's it for today's video, and then I'll see you in the next video. And then if you have any sort of question, you can ask in the comment down below. And if you are new here, do subscribe. This will help me a lot. So that's it.